It's Kirsten from Kierstenredresale. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Today is what? Today is Wednesday. I'm here to bring you a preview for my live auction, which is tomorrow evening. What date is that? That is Thursday, August 21st. It is at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you're new here, hi, thanks for being here. If you'd like to participate in tomorrow evening's auctions, buy it nows, and giveaways, I just need you to fill out a quick little form. It's just a jot form. It takes like 30 seconds. You press send, you are good to go. That is in the description of this video. And if you're a returning jewelry friend, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. So let's see here. I'm gonna try to go fast. I always say that, but you know how it goes. I have dogs, they bark at the wind. Okay, so bear with me here. Okay, so I am going to first show, I'm just going to show whatever. If you are a channel member, there are some things that are available for pre-sale. I will show you them, but I'll do it throughout what I'm showing just because I got some criticism, constructive criticism, that people didn't want to see a bunch of things that they couldn't buy first. So anyway, so just bear with me. Anyway, let's just get going here. So we've got all these lovely things. I don't even know where to begin. I have a lot of stuff, as always. I'm going to first start with some of my personal pieces that I am selling off, because I have to do that every now and then for all sorts of reasons. But we're going to start first with this one. This is a custom made. This is from the Chavez brothers in New Mexico. We have a gorgeous turquoise purple spiny oyster. This is a huge climber ring. Absolutely stunning. It is a size 7. And the only reason I'm selling it is because I am not a size 7. I am a size 6, 6 1/4. And they thought because it was such a big ring that it would work for me, but it doesn't. It is too big. And I really don't want to get it sized. So maybe one of you all, this would be wonderful, but it is, I mean, I love it. I know it's a big ring, but it's absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. They do really wonderful work. So, and it is a signed piece. So this is available, okay, size 7. Let's see here. Ooh, look at this. This is also Navajo. This one is not made, but this is made by Antoinette Martinez, and this is actual white buffalo. There's things that look like white buffalo that aren't, but this is white buffalo sterling silver, and it's in a very modern style with like the darkened sterling. Over time, that will lighten up. You know, it's just a technique, but anyway, it's fabulous. It is adjustable, but it is wonderful. It is a nice thick heavy, and everyone does adjustables differently. I like how she does it. It doesn't bother your finger when it, sometimes they are uncomfortable, I have to be honest. I mean, I wear a lot of adjustable rings, but this one's very wearable. But this can be, I think, a size like 6 to, I think it's a size, what did they say, 12 or something? It's like crazy. Yeah, really, really great ring. And it is also native signed. Okay, I'm showing a bunch of rings. Sorry about that. Okay, so this, I'm on the fence about if I'm just going to show it and see if anybody thinks it's beautiful. Y'all might think it's horrible, and that's okay. This is white amber with butterscotch amber throughout it. Yeah, I personally have never had white amber. This is from Lithuania. It is gold vermeil, but it's a very light gold vermeil. It is adjustable. And I think this one is an actual, I'm not sure if this one is a signed one-of-a-kind piece. I'll have all that information tomorrow. I usually just like go over and just show you some of the things to expect. I do not recollect because the people I buy a lot of my amber from, they do also have one-of-a-kind pieces. I don't remember if this is. I'm not sure on that, but I'll find out for tomorrow. I don't think it is, but anyway, it's absolutely, I don't know. I loved it. It was so different, and I'm okay with keeping it because I do not own white amber. I did buy a piece of black amber, but I sent it back to them because honestly, for the price, it was just not great. I don't know. It just looked like black plastic. I know that sounds horrible, and I'm sure maybe it was just not a great piece of black amber. I'm not, smashing amber. I really don't want nasty emails, please. But it's just not for me, and that's okay. Okay, that being said, what else are we going to show? I have, oh my gosh. So, ooh, look at these. These are gorgeous. Look, I have beautiful pendants. I know people have been asking me for a lot of pendants, so I have like 10 pendants or something. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Is this focusing? Come on, camera. Don't do me wrong now. Gorgeous, gorgeous garnet sterling silver. Beautiful piece. And I actually have 2. I bought this from the same person. they just had really beautiful, really nice gemstones from the Gem and Mineral Show in Vegas. Anyway, gorgeous rainbow moonstone sterling silver. And if you don't like that kind of thing, you like more like a stone type thing, look at this peanut obsidian. I'm obsessed with peanut obsidian right now. I think it's amazing. I actually have two peanut obsidian pendants. One's much bigger than this one, and I think they're gorgeous. Love all the shapes and colors and textures. Such a cool piece. Yeah, there you go. You can see the price, whatever. I don't care. Really, really great piece. Okay. Someone asked me to bring, a couple people say, can you bring some najas? I can't bring a lot of them because they can be very expensive, but I can bring what I have, So I am bringing this gorgeous naja. It's turquoise and sterling silver. This is a new piece, okay? So if I know, I will let you know what's new, vintage, native, not native, blah, 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 if I know, okay? So we have that. I also do have some gorgeous, because it wouldn't be me if I wasn't showing some old school, either Tasco or Mexican pieces. Look at this. Gorgeous. We have the green onyx sterling silver. This is old. Is this one Tasco or Mexico? I do not remember. Let's see. Oh, I actually have my loop. Let's see. This one is just old Mexico. So this one is about 1940s, around then. Give or take. Beautiful piece. Look at that. I love it. I love that like fanning. Really cool. Okay, that. Oh, I need a sip of my beverage. How are you all doing? Are you doing okay? It's been super hot where I am still. I'm kind of annoyed by it, but it's what happens when you live in the desert. It happens. I am going to bring a couple hair pieces. There are some people who like them. This is pink cunt and sterling silver. This is a hair stick, a hairpin. Now listen, I know how to use these, and if I have to do a demonstration, I will, because people say, they don't work in my hair. I can't wear them. My hair's too thin, my hair's too thick, it's too curly, it's whatever. I'm gonna say poo-poo on all that, because if you know how to work these, if you have baby fine hair, if you have super thick hair, curly, poker straight, greasy, coarse, they can work. It's just about doing it correctly. Now this is just a hair pin, and you literally weave it in, okay? And it will hold. I have long, thick, crazy hair, and I can wear one of these. I wear a lot of hair sticks daily, so I can always show people how to use them if they do not know how to use them correctly. But I have this one, and I am going to be bringing my turquoise one that I have. That's my personal piece. And yes, I'll clean it up, but really cool. I don't get these often, the sterling hairpins at all. So I wanted to bring you a couple just in case someone out there decides they like them. Okay, so here we have, oh God, ready? Look at this. This is, I'm calling it Vantique. It's not antique, but it's going to be in a few years. Unbelievable bracelet. Let's see, can you see this? My lighting, sorry about that. Here we go. Look at the shape of this. So good. It is a signed piece. It has a safety. I don't know the size. There we go. This is what it looks like on. I think it's for like a normal size wrist, like average, but unbelievable. Oh my God. So very old piece and in great condition. There's like, I don't see dents. It opens and closes really well. It stays closed, pinches tightly. Yeah, really, really cool piece. Look at this gorgeous one. So this is jade, sterling silver, and I don't remember, is that amethyst? I don't remember what that one is, honestly. Really, look, it has a safety. Now I've had ones like this, but I've never had one with like a safety and a safety chain. And I usually had the hinged ones, or the kinds that you would get like when like you're in New York or San Francisco or Philadelphia when you go to Chinatown. Like the tourist pieces, I guess is what I'm saying. This is not a tourist piece, and it's too big for me, obviously. I mean, I couldn't wear it, but it is stunning. I don't know anything else about it, honestly, except that it's all genuine. That's all I know. I don't know the age or anything, but so pretty. And because of that one piece, I was like, I'm bringing my snuff bottles because it's just the way I think. So I have these glass painted. They're painted from the inside. We have two of them. They have two different scenes. Is he giving you the finger? Oh my gosh, what is he doing? No, okay, shoo. Wow, that was almost obscene for a minute. I was like, uh-oh, nope, no, he's not. He's just pointing. He's saying hello. That's what he's saying. Wow. Okay, it's been a week, I gotta tell you. It's been an interesting week. My mom is still not doing well. I thought she was doing better, and she's not. And what else? My son started university, and he's not loving it. I mean, it hasn't started yet, but we moved him in. So me being a mom of, and he's my only child. Of course, he's upset. I'm upset. It's just been one of those weeks. You know what I mean? But I've got gorgeous things to look at. This is one of my pieces. Yeah, it's amazing. Now this is a signed vintage native gorgeous sand cast. Actually, this is Tufa cast, turquoise, crazy good piece. Look at this. And I couldn't decide. I had to sell one of these, and I figured this one fits me better than this one, although I kind of like this one better than this one. I know, it's just one of those real big problems I have. It's so ridiculous, I know. Anyway, but yeah, so I chose this one because this is a better size for most people, I think. So anyway, and it's absolutely stunning. Look at this. I'm sure you've had to have seen me wear this. But tufa casting, very very similar to sand casting, but sand casting, I mean, there's a modern way of doing it. Tufa casting, there's one way of doing a tufa casting. So you could look it up. It will explain all the steps and what goes into it. And it's really, I think, amazing. Look at this weirdo. I don't know if this was like it was obviously put together, but I don't know if this was intended to go together. I have no idea, but it's beautiful. It's big, it's chunky. It's what I like to see. You can still stack, get smaller cuffs, stack them so you can make this thick one here look real wide if you have a lot of other ones behind it. Really gorgeous. I just bought it because I loved it. I don't know a thing. I have no idea if this is native. I don't know. I have not a clue, but beautiful piece regardless of what it is. Other than, is that a signature? Oh, come on. You see so much more on camera. What does that? Does it say something? No, I think that's just tarnish. Yeah, I think that's just tarnish. Okay, it's just tarnish. So, heavy piece though. Very heavy. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. We got a copper clamper. I love clampers. I wear a lot of Mexican sterling ones. I've never owned a copper one, and I saw this and I was like, yeah, I think I'm buying it because, and it's sealed on the inside, so I can't guarantee, but it shouldn't turn you any color because it is sealed. But this is a vintage piece. It is, I don't think it is signed. Is this one signed? There's a couple online, and they're all different price points because they're different. Some are native, which is weird. I mean, this does not look native to me at all. This looks Mexican to me, or like Renoir, or one of those companies. But it's not signed. There's no signature on this. But I loved it, and because it's a clamper, it's highly adjustable for different sizes, which is also a bonus. Is it gonna stand up again? Okay. No. There we go. Okay. What else? I've got all these gorgeous necklaces. We have Tasco. We have Torx. It's a vintage from Africa. We have, I don't know what that one is. Is that Mexican? I don't remember don't remember. We've got lots of stuff. What else am I going to show? This is old. Sterling silver. Enameled. It's almost like cloisonne. I don't believe it is though. And it is a brooch or a pendant. And I've been really into the fish thing, and look at this one. This is in really nice condition. And I think it just says, what does it say? Does it say anything? It just says silver. It's probably like a Chinese export, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong. But it's big. This is lovely. Really, really good piece. I figured I could bring it to show. Okay, so, I have a few customers that might be into this kind of thing. I love it. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea. I totally get that, okay? But this is incredible. This is a signed, this one is a Tasco handmade adjustable ring. Kind of Day of the Dead, look at that sugar skull with all the flowers. It's big. This is a big in there, okay? But this is highly adjustable. This can be a size, right now it's a size 6, and this can go up to a size, I think they said 11. I'll double check on that. But I bought it for myself, and I have so much that it just sits, and it's kind of shameful, honestly. So for the few people that might actually love this, let me know. I'm selling this just slightly above my cost just to cover PayPal fees. If not, I will gladly wear it. Halloween is coming up. Actually, I wear this type of stuff all year round. To me, it doesn't have to be a holiday, but not everybody likes a skull, and I get it. I get that. Okay. else do we want to show? I don't even know. Oh, okay. So let's see. I'm taking a sigh here because I have a lot of Rosemary G in. Some stuff that I've not had before, some stuff I had. I have some of her sterling, okay? Just a thing. So I have these gorgeous, these are sterling silver Rosemary G earrings. Here is another pair. These need to be cleaned. Absolutely stunning. I'm keeping one pair for myself that I already put away, and it's because some of the little balls are a little dinged on them, and I really like them. So, but I'm bringing all the other ones that I've been hoarding. Look at these. These are also Rosemary G. This one actually has the Saks tag on it. Absolutely stunning. I didn't bring a lot of her sterling when I was selling the stuff just because, you know, I don't know, I hoard stuff. So here we go. Here's a Rosemary G. This is Tiger's Eye and sterling silver. So this will be here at my sale. And I did sell one of these, and this was in my stash. It was, I have to be honest, we have the incredible Cal Sydney donuts that goes down to this fantastic focal point here. Old, like, India piece, really cool. So, yeah, there we go. I don't really have much words for it. It's just unbelievable. When I have my better lighting on, you'll see. And some of these don't translate as well on camera, but these are unbelievable. This is a heavy piece. So that, and I am bringing this one, ready, look, ready. It's a crane, look at that. Do you see the crane's face? It's wrapped around here like it's holding the shell. It's really cool. Now remember, these are old beads that she had imported. So this one has a little bit of a separation right there. You know, it's not causing any issues or anything, but this is, you know, I sell these things as is. I do not take returns. So please keep that in mind, or refunds when you are bidding on stuff. If I see it, now if it's my mistake, absolutely. I would never make someone keep something that was my mistake, but I don't do buyer's remorse, okay? It's just a thing. And a lot of people recently have been trying to, you know, we're not going to get into it, but that's my policy. It's also in my description and always has been. I have made a lot of allowances recently, but I have to remember this is my business. It's how I feed myself, pay our bills, and I can't. And if you are going to return something and I approve it, please get my approval first. Don't just send it back to me and say, "Oh, I'm returning this." Like, I kind of need to know. And also, please don't take a month, 4 months. It doesn't work like that. And I hate bringing up this negative stuff, but I have to every now and then throw this stuff out there because recently it's been a little intense. I've been doing this for 3.5 years on YouTube, and I've never had what's going on right now. And so it's a little weird and uncomfortable, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, here we go. Here's another gorgeous one. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, and I have a lot more. You know, I don't know what I'm bringing, what I'm not bringing as far as the Rosemary G goes, but I just wanted to show a couple pieces. You know, and I do have some of her big statement earrings. I just chose not to bring them in the past. You know, I think I have more somewhere, or I have no idea. But anyway, but I figured why not, because I like them, and I think other people might too, or do. I know other people do. So there we go. What else do we want to show? I do have vintage native. Someone asked me, I think it was last week's preview, put down, you know, like, what do you want to see more of that I didn't show or something? And they said vintage native. And I always have vintage native hanging out. Like, I have these 3 different bracelets. I love this one. It's sort of a sweater cuff. It's more like a charm. It's fantastic. Let's see here. Well, right now it's set a little bit larger, but this can be made smaller as well. Gorgeous turquoise. Like, oh God, yeah, really, really pretty. This little tiny, really nice. I love that too. And then I do believe I've shown this one. This is the oldest out of the 3. This is a really good piece. I'm surprised it's still here. I know it's a little weird because it has a mountain on it, like literally a mountain, but it's, I don't know. I loved it. So we have like these 3 old ones, you know, and I also have new. I'm not opposed to new Navajo or Zuni, or, you know, like some people are, oh no, it can't be new. That's not me, but I will let you know if it's new. Okay. If anybody is interested, I am selling this gorgeous, this is new. It is sterling silver and turquoise, and it is an incredible kind of a waterfall necklace. And this is all genuine turquoise. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. This is available. If someone's interested in pre-sale, please let me know. I think I have shown it one other time, I think, and And it wasn't available for pre-sale, but if I've shown it once, it's absolutely available for pre-sale. If it hasn't sold, yes. And then I had some people that like more like designery, not so ethnic, and I get that. And look at this. This is gorgeous. This is a vintage Italian piece. It is 18 karat gold, sterling silver, black onyx. It is signed. Who makes it? I don't even remember who makes it. I will let you know. It opens like this, and it's hinged. Really great piece. Really tight hinge. This is geared for a smaller size. So I'm going to say this is like a 6 to a 6.5. Heavy, chunky. It is all signed down in here. Great piece. So the 18 karat gold is where the gold is, and the rest is the sterling. Really, really nice piece. What else? I have some beautiful little dainty pieces because I tend to bring big chunkies, and not everyone. I know, I'm so sorry. It's so hard not to bring these big chunkies. But look at this. This is sterling silver and opal. It is lab opal, okay, but it is beautiful. Ready? Look. Gorgeous. Just very dainty. Like, this is just a lovely little bracelet. So yeah, I have a couple of things like that. I'm not going to show them all because, I got to have some things that you don't know are going to be coming up. I have a ton of rings as always. For some reason, I guess I haven't been selling as many rings as I used to or normally do or something, because I have an absorbent amount for me, and I work in like a really small environment, and I just can't. I don't have the capabilities of holding them all. Literally, they're now starting to stack up in piles, which isn't good for my OCD mind. I need everything like perfect because OCD and ADHD, it's not a great combo. And so look at this. I bought this for me, and it's too big. And I can't adjust it smaller. It's the smallest it will go. It'll go bigger, but I don't know. I thought it was going to fit. Someone told me it would, but it's not. So right now it is sitting at like an 8, and it can go to a 10. Remember, I wear like a 6, and of course, like I thought maybe I'd be able to wear it on my thumb. And when I wake up and I'm puffy, I can, but in general, I can't. So it's amazing. And this is also a signed. Not all of them are signed. Some of them are just say Mexico. Some of them just say 925. Blah, blah. This one is an actual signed piece. It actually has the name of who created it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and this is 950 silver. So excuse me, this is better than sterling. It's 950. And it's incredible. I think this, and are these? No, these are not the same. Not the same. Okay, so this is 950. This is not, I don't believe. I think this one is just 925. Let me double check on that. Yeah, this one is 925. Okay, but they're both Mexican Tasco. Okay, look at that. I wish this would fit me, but we've got that. If you have a smaller finger, look at this beautiful. This is peridot, sterling silver and peridot. This one is a size 6. So is your birthday this month and you have a small finger? That's your birthstone, isn't it, peridot? And then we have, this is also a little bit of a smaller size, but look at this, gorgeous. That is faceted citrine, sterling silver. I love how it looks. This is not a vintage piece. I mean, it's not new, but it's not old piece, but I love that it looks kind of old world. Gorgeous, gorgeous ring. Love that as well. Okay, so I don't know, did I show enough variety? I have a ton of earrings. Old, new, what else? I don't even know. Oh, I did manage to score just two more of these, the desert beads. These are not native. I think these are Italian made. The stretchy ones though, the sterling silver desert beads. These are the largest ones I've had as far as the size of the beads. But I only got 2 because they're expensive now. Prices have definitely, it's catching up, as the weeks go on, it's definitely catching up. So like some of that newer stuff is costing me a lot more, and I can't bring as much as I was. But I was lucky that I was able to get, these are native. So I have 2 Navajo made ones of these. These are, they're called, okay, so I guess I was corrected. I'm sure someone's going to correct me again. So I was told, because I call them desert beads if they're not native. If they're native, then they're desert pearls. That's what I was corrected by. I don't know if that's true. I'm just throwing it out there because I was told that recently. So I'm going to call these native desert pearls because I have 2 of these. Sterling silver, just a hook clasp. We have a 20-inch and a 22-inch, and these are native. They're still machine-made beads, but they're native strung and American-made beads as opposed to the Italian ones. It gets very confusing. I do apologize. There is a price difference though, so just keep that in mind. The native ones are more expensive than the other ones, but you know what? At this point, they're all kind of catching up. I'm just being honest. I have this that is on mega clearance. It is a, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a freedom bracelet, whatever, you know. I have one that I wear and love love it. This one is a bigger finger person, but it's incredible. If you like this kind of thing, this is a screaming deal. I'm selling it at cost. So if anybody is interested, you do need to know the ring size because the bracelet is highly adjustable, but the ring is not adjustable. So the ring is a size 8. So if anybody is a size 8 and wants a really good deal on a freedom bracelet, whatever you want to call it, sterling silver, turquoise, it is signed sterling. The bracelet is very adjustable. Let me know. And yeah, I don't know. We just have a lot of stuff. I did bring one pair, let's see, of old school glass. It has a little bit of like a stretch. It's old, you know, barrel clasp, but they're gorgeous. I love these with the variants, the pink and the cream. Look at that. And these could use a nice little soak in a warm water and Dawn dish soap, in my opinion. Maybe I'll do that today because, you know, they're old and, you know, they've been sitting around. But they do have a little bit of stretch. It happens. It's still, I think, okay to wear them completely. The knots are really tight. But this is an easy restring if you wanted to buy it and restring it. But they are graduated. It is a nice long piece, and it's absolutely stunning. Really, really pretty. Really, really, it's like an ombre almost. Gorgeous piece. And yeah. Oh. And if you are, see, okay. I gotta laugh at myself. So I have some more huge chunks of turquoise. So I occasionally, I used to make jewelry, blah, blah, blah. I don't really make jewelry anymore. But I do repairs. I fix jewelry, like, so I can resell it. And so I was at a thing, and I bought 2 strands, and I thought this was like, I didn't realize how big these chunks of turquoise were. And when I got it, I was like, oh my God, this is not going to work for the necklace I'm trying to repair. So these are massive. Okay, so first of all, it's not a very long strand. Let me tell you how long it is. But they're high quality, gorgeous, really gorgeous turquoise. I could swim in this turquoise. It's 8 inches, okay? But these are, like, let me show you, like, here. Okay, so this is a vintage piece that I am also bringing. This is one of my pieces, vintage. Okay, ready? You see this size difference in chunks? This is like a normal size. Like, this is jumbo. Okay, and so I bought it, and it's not going to work for the necklace that I needed it for to repair. And so I figured I'd bring them. If anybody is interested, if you are a jewelry maker or whatever, I mean, the turquoise is just, oh my gosh. You can always let me know, email me. This is available for pre-sale, absolutely. It doesn't need to go to auction. I just trying to get my money back for it. But if not, I could totally make this into something incredible. I just, wasn't buying it to create a piece, I was to fix a piece. But they are stunning, stunning piece of turquoise. And there's those dogs. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's okay. Let me let my one apple bear out. Apple, are you gonna go out there? Sorry, everyone. Just, probably some delivery. We get like 20 a day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope you saw something you liked. There's going to be a lot more. I know this was kind of like a discombobulated, but it is what it is. Anyway, I want to give you all hugs and love. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you all for sharing out my channel. I really do appreciate it. And for the lovely emails, I get a lot more lovely emails than I do nasty ones. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Even the people that are my haters, I love you. Okay? Hugs and love. I'm sure that just pissed you off. Okay. Mwah. Bye. I'll see everyone tomorrow.